metabolism, stress, and why fat loss gets stuck. Let me explain metabolism in the most honest and the simplest way possible. Because a lot of confusion about fat loss comes from misunderstanding this system. People keep talking about metabolism, stress, hormones, sleep, all of these. But very few actually understand how all of them connect. So let's break this down. Is metabolism and what is it supposed to do? Metabolism has two core jobs. Number one, break down food into available energy and nutrients. This is called catabolism, which is breaking down of food. Number two, using those nutrients and energy to repair, rebuild, and maintain your body, your muscles, organs, hormones, tissues, and all of these. And this is called anabolism. That's it. Every single thing that you eat goes through this system. And the question is not whether your metabolism is working, it always does, as long as you're alive. The real question is, what does your body prioritize? Is it repair and rebuild or survival and availability of energy? What decides how is your metabolism going to behave? Because your metabolism does not decide anything on its own. It actually responds to these signals. And these signals primarily come from your nervous system. And your nervous system operates in two dominant modes. Number one, rest and recovery, scientifically parasympathetic mode. Number two, fight or flight, stress or survival mode, scientifically known as sympathetic system. At any moment, one of these is more active than the other one, or one of this is more dominant than the other one. And based on that state, your body releases hormones. Now, we all blame hormones for fat loss or not being able to do fat loss. Here's the thing, hormones are just messengers, they are not the real culprit. Hormones are simply a communication signals. When one system in your body wants to send message to the other system, it uses hormones. So when you're in a fight or flight mode or a stress mode, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol's job is very simple. Make energy available right now. That made sense thousands of years ago, and it does make sense even today. If your body thinks you're under threat, it prioritizes survival, not repair and rebuild. So, what happens metabolically when you're in this stress or a survival mode? When your cortisol stays elevated, your blood glucose stays higher, triglycerides rise, cholesterol often becomes a challenge, blood pressure tends to go upward, and insulin resistance increases. This means muscles and tissues stop pulling fuel out of your blood efficiently. Energy stays circulating, available for any emergency. Over time, hunger signals like ghrelin increases and satiety signals like leptin decreases. So you feel more hungry, less satisfied, and less stable around food. This leads to stress eating, binging, overeating. Not because you lack discipline, because the system is pushing survival signals and it is asking for more food and more energy. Where does fat storage come in? In this hormonal environment, fuel partitioning or use of it shifts. Instead of using these nutrients for repair and rebuild, your body prioritizes storage, especially visceral fat stored around your vital organs. That's around your abdomen area and your belly. This is your survival system doing exactly what it is supposed or designed to do. So, at this point, why fat loss becomes hard? Occasional stress is normal and even healthy because we want to see that we are able to respond to that. But the problem is chronic stress. When fight or flight becomes your default state, you start seeing what we call it as metabolic dysfunction. High blood pressure, poor cholesterol markers, insulin resistance or diabetes, central fat gain around your belly and abdomen area, low energy, and poor sleep and recovery. Your fat loss becomes extremely difficult not because calories don't matter, but because system is locked in survival mode. Now, what you should not do in this state, when your body is already in a stress mode, the worst thing that you can do for your body are number one, chronic sleep deprivation. Less sleep strengthens survival mode and more stress. Aggressive calorie restriction. Lack of food is equal to famine, survival mode, stress increases. Very long, high intensity workouts, which means higher demand of energy. Again, survival mode strengthens. Guilt, frustration, and self blame. Again, emotionally, all of these activate survival mode. And the same message to your brain: we are under threat, stay in survival mode. Be active, be alert. And your brain responds with more cortisol. Even if you're eating less, whatever you're eating is used as fuel and kept it as storage rather than being used for repair and rebuild. If you want your metabolism to work for you, your first job is to shift your system into rest and recovery. That's where the repair happens, insulin sensitivity improves, and fat loss becomes possible again. And the most powerful lever to pull is sleep, not nutrition, not exercise. Sleep is not optional. This is your primary defense against chronic stressed physiology. If this isn't addressed, fat loss becomes an uphill battle. No matter how disciplined you are, no matter how strict you are with your workouts, no matter how strict you are with your diets, you can count every calorie, it will always be a challenge. So, the final point to remember: your body is not failing you, it is responding logically to the signal it is receiving. If you want to fix it, you got to fix the signals first. And metabolism will start working exactly as it is supposed to. And that's why we prioritize sleep, avoid extreme restriction, and putting the system in the right state first. Because once the system is set right, weight loss or fat loss does not need to be forced. Hope this was useful. You understood how metabolism is contributing to your weight loss, to your fat loss goals, and even your overall health. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below and share it with somebody who needs it.